Hello, I'm Peter Marzano.
This is Gabby Marzano, and before the series started, I predicted the Hawks had a switch, and they would turn it on. Unless the Hawks toughen up, I'm going to look real bad, and we don't want that to happen.
Yeah, about a month ago, Gabby mentioned that the Hawks were one of the most picked-on teams in the league, and so far, she's right. The Hawks were out-hit 47-21 last night. In the game in that importance, you just can't do that. Wake up, Brian Bickle. Brian Bickle is a guy that needs to wake up. Role players like this need to step it up in a situation such as a postseason and show that he is the big guy that he needs to be. Role players last year took us to the Stanley Cup, and this year they need to do the same thing. And Brian Bickle needs to start acting more as an enforcer. Now, the good thing about this game is, for the third year in a row, Vancouver has won the opener. We all know how that's turned out in the past, but it is a different year. And we had a really good second period. Corey Crawford played well the whole game despite allowing those two quick goals. He kept the Hawks in the game until the end. And I think that was definitely a positive to take out of this game. He had 31 saves. But at the same time, the Hawks just didn't play with a lot of urgency. Now, what do you think are the keys to this game, Gabby?
Well, our superstars like Ryan Campbell and Duncan Keith need to stop turning the puck over.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Duncan Keith recently has just been playing a little more lackadaisical. Norris Trophy winner, he really has to step it up. My keys to the game is they have to get tough. They can't be out-hit like that. They have to play this Vancouver team like they did the past 2 years. I know you don't have Dustin Byfuglien screening Roberto Luongo anymore, but at the same time, they need to get into Roberto Luongo's head because that is what has worked in the past, and he is quite vulnerable when he gets to that point. So I think that would be very beneficial to them if they can think about how to get into Luongo's head and then end up playing more of a defensive game and keep Vancouver in check for most of the time. So, Gabby, what's your prediction for Game 2?
My prediction is 3-2 Hawks.
I'm going to say 5-4 Hawks. I think it's going to be a little more high scoring. Both teams are going to be more offensive. I think the Hawks will definitely play with more of a sense of urgency and intensity. But in the end, I think the Hawks know the situation that they're in. I think they'll distract and get into Roberto Luongo's head a little more. And that will definitely benefit the Hawks, not just in this game, but throughout the series and throughout the playoffs as well. So hopefully we're looking at a Hawks victory tomorrow night. This has been Peter Marzano.
Gabby Marzano.
And so on.